Hello everyone and welcome to Posh Unboxings. Today is happening something that I honestly thought never would happen. We are unboxing a Be My Baby cherry doll by Japanese doll artist Odani Miyuki. I used to not like this doll. I thought she looked like a hare caught in the headlights of a car, you know, that frightened, that scared, startled look. And even though I saw that she was very popular with a lot of doll collectors, I said, this doll is not for me. Famous last words, right? So she has been growing on me very slowly, creeping, you know, and in my thoughts. And finally, I have cracked, okay? I couldn't resist anymore. And she has released recently two very pretty special edition dolls. And I thought, okay, now is my time. Unfortunately, I could not buy directly from her on her website. They sold out in 1 minute for the international order. I realize now I was very green. I should have known. I'm a seasoned doll collector now. Should be a veteran. I should have created an account beforehand and be ready to just in one click order, you know. But by the time I had finished putting in my details, they were both of them sold out. So I got this one on the secondary market. Thanks, Monica. Shout out to Monica again for pointing me in the right direction. I got this one from Mercari, Japan, and I used a buying service. The website is buy.jp, which is very convenient. A lot of Japanese sites don't sell overseas, and it's a buying service that is receiving the package for you and then sending it on to your address overseas. So let's go. Okay, so here is the box. You can see how lovely the box is already. There were two dolls in this edition, Selena and Stella, and I got Stella. I hesitated a lot between the two, but in the end I decided to get this one because I thought maybe the hairstyle would be a bit more difficult to mess with. So I see that it's a very original box. You can see in two layers like this, and actually this one, could it be also used as a lid? No. Oh yes, they could. They actually fit together. Very clever box design. And you can see that when you open, the first thing you see is the dress. A pretty dress. And also on the back of this internal tray, a very pretty design of a garden folly. Really everything I love. You know, I love historical architecture and garden follies, and these illustrations are really very pretty, beautiful illustrations on the box. Okay, so here is the dress and the shoes. Very posh box, really, very intricate box. So here we have the dress and the shoes. The other girl in this edition had a longer dress. This one has a short strapless dress, as you can see. And the doll itself, okay, I chose this one with the shorter curls because I like to dress my dolls in the clothes I make for them, and when they have long sausage curls, long hair, it gets messy sometimes. I mess it up and it's difficult for me to get the curls looking good again. So I hesitated a long time. I preferred the eye color of this one as well. Even though I'm usually more for blonde hair, I prefer the eye and lip color on this one. So this is Stella. And one of the things that I like about these dolls is their body. I think the body is very nice, a bit rounded, very harmonious, really. Makes me want to make clothes for her. Okay, so This is a big moment, my first b.m.b cherry doll. They are quite hard to get, quite pricey, but it seems that their collectors are really completely crazy about them. So I will see if that's how I will become as well. So my first step, my first toe dipping into the b.m.b cherry world. Really excited about this. Let's get her out of the plastic and let's get her dressed. Okay, let's get this girl dressed. Okay, so it's not so easy to put the shoes on. You see, I struggled a little bit, but they do fit in very nicely, and they are very nice original shoes that fit her perfectly. So now, next thing is to put on the necklace. Okay, so I have realized that in order to put the necklace on, I need to remove her head first. It pops off very, very easily, which is a relief, because sometimes you're afraid, you know, of damaging the doll when you do that. And then the only thing I have to do, if I can manage it, is to get this necklace to fit above the knob that is at the top of her head, and to get it facing the right way. Okay, mission accomplished, and then just pop the head back on. Okay, so here she is. Isn't she cute? I'm really glad that I finally gave in. One thing that is really nice is that her head can get angled, get posed very easily. Like a lot of these Japanese, Korean fashion dolls by independent artists, she has rigid arms and legs. They are not jointed. But the point of these dolls, you know, is not to make them take all kinds of poses, is that they have nice, different, original bodies that are very sweet to look at. Look at her feet slightly turned in towards each other, like a lot of Japanese girls, and that are really nice to make clothes for. So yeah, I'm really definitely pleased I got this one, and I'm definitely pleased that I finally dipped my big toe into the world of b.m.b Cherry. I'm really looking forward to making clothes for her and to interact with other collectors. And now I would like to show you a bit more about her in Japanese books called Dolly Bird. Okay, so when I ordered my b.m.b Cherry doll, I also ordered from Amazon Japan 3 volumes of the Japanese MOOC Dolly Bird. So MOOCs are a cross between books and magazines, and Dolly Bird is one of the most famous established ones. And there are actually 3 issues of Dolly Bird which feature the cherry dolls. So the oldest one, number 26, it has some patterns for these dolls. So you can see, for example, this one. You have the pattern here. Even if you don't speak or read Japanese, it's quite good to understand from the pictures the process. And they also give you instructions on how to make shoes using polyester paste. Then the most recent one, actually the most recent one, I was already thinking of maybe getting one of these dolls, but I wasn't really sold on either of them. Dolly Bird often has, actually in every issue, has an exclusive doll that you can order. And 3 times it's been, twice actually, sorry, it's been cherry dolls. So on this one as well, you can see you have some patterns, and you have explanations even on how to make boots using 3D printing. That's not for the faint of heart, I think. And the middle issue is the one which for me gave me a wow moment, because in this one you don't have patterns, but you have some pictures of very pretty Be My Baby Cherry outfits by creators, international creators of doll clothes. And the thing that really floored me, I don't know if you are noticing the very pretty original hairstyles, is that actually Odani-san had these special hairstyles made in a doll hair routing factory, and this I used to frequent very, very often when I was living in Japan. That's amazing. That's Ishige-san, and he's in Asahishi in Chibaken in Japan, and I was living in Asahishi for a few years. And I don't remember exactly how is it that I met him, that I got his contact, but I used to hang around in his factory. He let me try routing dolls, and it was just an amazing experience to be able to have him share his knowledge and route around his stock of old Takara dolls. Those were just magical times. So this issue is from 2020 actually, and it was in the late 90s that I met him and that I used to hang around with him. But to see this, wow, it's a real blast from the past, and it's just amazing. So I just received this. I'm looking forward to reading the article. I don't know if I can contact him to say hi. Do you remember me, the strange gaijin, the strange foreigner that was bugging you all the time? But yeah, seeing this was totally amazing, and I need to go to Wayback Machine to see if I can find. I'm pretty sure that I had written an article in my website at the time about him and his factory. See if I can find old photos. But yeah, really interesting. So anyway, I highly recommend these MOOCs if you're interested in this doll. They are really nice to look at. Okay, so we're done for today. So here is the Be My Baby Cherry doll. I'm really very happy that I got her. Looking forward to making clothes for her. And I think I'm even going to unearth my straw hat making supplies from the cupboard and try making hats for her. I think she has a face that goes well with hats. Let me know in the comments what you think of this doll. Is she too unusual for you, or do you like her? Are you already a cherry collector? And if you like my content, please also follow me on Instagram, where I am Loveday Lemon as well. And finally, I leave you with this close-up of Stella so that you can see what she looks like from the back as well. Really wonderful hairstyle, a bit more closely. Thank you everyone for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.